and I brought the Remington 8-foot Pursuit fly rod, and we're going to try. This is at December monthly lure challenge, and it was the mop yarn fly. Unfortunately, I hadn't been able to get out and give it a try. I did go last night and try using some power worms at the other pond that's here that was stocked recently with some trout. But today I want to see if I can target maybe some bass using this particular fly. And we're going to give it a go here. This is Sonic Pond here in the city of Allen. It's about noon. Temperatures are in the 60s, and I'm suspecting that things might be a little bit slower than normal because of the temperature. I think come this Sunday, I believe we're going to get some chilly temperatures coming also. But I figured I might as well take the opportunity when it's a little bit warmer right now, and I can see very clearly in the water. Very clear, all the way to the bottom in some cases. So maybe we can just kind of plop the fly around some of the deeper areas that some of these, I'm thinking bass are lurking. So maybe instead of doing like I normally do and fish close in, I'll probably fish more out because I can see that drop off now that I've been seeing all year. But now that the temperatures have dropped and things are cleared up, I can definitely see that slope that I've always known that's here because I saw it when it was drought conditions. All right, and bottom line, I just want to see what we can catch, or I can catch, using this simple fly pattern that I've used for trout, using one of those microfiber mop nodules, a little dealie that's on there. But this time I went with this UV yarn that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And right now, it looks like it's slim pickings. Water's definitely clear. I don't see hardly any movement, fish activity at all. So I wonder if the fishies have gone down deeper maybe. But I'm gonna try working this section here further out, and then maybe back over here by the fountain where there's some water movement. See if I can coax something to strike out there. But yeah, before I normally would fish up close all along this bank area, 3 to 4 foot, sometimes right up against the bank. But I can definitely see with these polarized glasses that there is nothing lurking there right now. All right, what a difference a few weeks make. Let's go ahead and just kind of prospect around and see if we can get a hit with the mop yarn fly. That's December's monthly lure challenge here at Average Angler Life. Okay, temperatures about low 60s. If not, I think we're gonna maybe get to the mid 60s. So I'm excited about that. And then sure enough, I think Sunday things are gonna drop. There we go. I just saw something move over here in the shallows. Couldn't tell what it was though. It wasn't a turtle. It looked more fishy, so who knows? Maybe we might coax one of these guys to take the mop yarn fly. Okay, I'm just gonna slowly work my way. I see some movement over here to my left. Okay, that's promising. Yeah, I can see the fly is pretty much right on the bottom. Oh yeah, there's some bass. Oh wow, there's like 10 bass. Little fingerling bass. Let's see if I can get them to hit it. Okay, I got one looking at it. Okay. Oh yeah, little bass. Okay. See if they'll strike it as it, oh, there they are again. Okay. I'm wondering if they want movement. Okay. Certainly sinking pretty quickly to the bottom. Let me see if I can find them again. There they are. Okay. See if I could just kind of bounce it, maybe get them to chase it. I do like I can see pretty clearly in the water. Oh, there's some little bass running off now. Okay. Oh, shoot. Look at that. First fish of the day is going to be a tree fish. Bummer. Okay, let's get this guy off. Yeah, this is the mop yarn fly. And it typically I fish these under an indicator because they definitely sink down there, and it certainly is. Let's see, I may need to, maybe I need to, oh man, it's stuck. I'm thinking maybe I might need to bring up the indicator and get it a little bit more shallow just to get it off the bottom. But yeah, there they are again, right out there. Okay. Let me sneak around here. All right. Yeah, there's about, I'd say 20 of these little fingerling bass moving about. They don't look too interested though in the fly right now. I wonder why. Okay. Wonder if I need to take that indicator off. All right, let's pop it out deeper. Okay. Seeing some turtles. Look at this guy over here sunning himself. There's one just ran. All right, so there's little guys here. I just may have to switch to a streamer fly instead of this mop fly. Let's see if I can convince one to strike here in a moment. Got a turtle looking at it. We don't want that. No turtle zone, no turtle zone. Oh, they're back over there now. So they seem to be staying just ahead of me as I walk the bank. Okay. Coming in shallow as well as, there they are again. Okay. It's a school of 20, I guess. Just rough guesstimate. And yeah, I probably need to switch to a different fly. Maybe one that's more buggy, or one that that looks like something they want to eat. Right now it doesn't look like they want this mop yarn. But I'm gonna try doing a little movement on it and see if that might help. Okay. It does move nicely. I do like that, the way it's moving through the water. Okay. Yeah, come on, come on. All right, I'm gonna shoot it out further. Maybe they're lurking deeper and I just gotta coax them to strike. Very comfortable day though. There's no wind, so that definitely keeps the chilliness out of the air. All right, but let's see if we can get some fish now. Okay. You can see some drop-offs out there. Pop it out deeper. Let me get more line out and see if maybe they're lurking out deeper. We'll fish the indicator, take advantage of the indicator. Just do a little twitchy motion here, let it sit, a little twitch. And I don't see the school of bass now. I don't know which direction they went. Did they go that way or this way? And just kind of edge up here. I'm wondering if I really need the indicator. Huh. Let's move up a little bit. Usually if I can get the fly within the money zone, basically the fish just really go for it. So let's see, something maybe lurking in the culvert here. Oh, something just boiled up over there. I'm gonna drop the fly right here. Let's see if I can get one to hit. Who knows, maybe there's one lurking in the culvert. I had one do that before. I can see all the way to the bottom. Not seeing much. All right, let's fish it out a little bit further. Make sure I don't hit this tree that's behind me. No tree. Okay. Where are they? The bass are fun to catch, I'll tell you that. Wonder if they're wanting maybe some bugs on the surface, because I see a lot of bugs on the surface here. Yeah, we may have to switch tactics here. All right. I'm gonna switch. Put on, I'm gonna take the indicator off and pretty much just kind of blind cast and give them some kind of streamer pattern and see where that takes us. It looks like mock fly experiment is not gonna go today, but I'm gonna take that strike indicator. I like using the cork strike indicator. It's made out of cork and a rubber gasket O-ring. And other than that, it works perfectly fine. Okay, so that's the mock fly, mock yarn fly. Okay, I'm gonna switch it out, and I think I'm just gonna go with a straight streamer pattern. Let's see, maybe something that doesn't sink so fast. Oh, there's the band fishing fly. Oh, let's try this. This was last month's. This was last month's lure challenge, and all I got was an 11-inch bass. Yeah, 11-inch bass. All right. I think I've got some heavy pound test on here though for the leader. I don't know. Let's see if I can get away with using it. I think it's, that's 6. That looks like some 6-pound. All right, I think I can get away with that for now. All right, so let's go back and try this one. I think this one I can fish more like a streamer, or not a streamer, but fish it with more of a retrieve and without the indicator, and I think it'll give a profile at least of a maybe a bait fish or possibly a bug in the water that these little bass want to play with. So let's see where that takes us. And yeah, that's school. I don't know where he went. It started off strong over there, and then they kind of went away. So maybe I'll walk the bank here and see if I can sight cast to him again. At least get an idea how they'll react to the band fishing fly. See how it looks. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That looks tasty. If I was a little bass, maybe I might hit that. What do you think? Okay. Let's go back over here. Okay. Let's go back over here. We'll just walk the bank and see if we can spy some of these guys moving about. All right. See if I can catch up with that school. Maybe they got ahead of me, and that was the issue. All right. Okay. All right. I see some bluegill over here right along the edge. Okay. Some 'Kind of like around the edges. Alright, let me just pop the fly over here just in case, and I'll just kind of let it sink as I stay ahead here. Oh, there's some bass. Oh, I spooked them. 2 of them right over here. Jeez, I spooked them. Ah, bummer. And they went out that way. Let's see if they'll come back. Come on, come on. All right, so there's bass here. Bigger bass. They weren't those little schoolies that I was chasing a moment ago when I first came up. A turtle right here. I can see the bottom right now. All right. All right. I wonder where they went, if they went out into the pond. All right. We'll just keep poking away at it. All right. This greenery definitely got away on me. Goes all the way out there. But looks like it's starting to die off and go brown. There's another bass right here. Right in the brownery now instead of the greenery. Okay. All right. Let's kind of walk ourselves over here to the shallow area. Definitely like being able to see, but then it's kind of bummer that I'm spooking them also. Okay, this area is pretty barren. All right, other than those schooly bass, everything was lurking near some vegetation. Oh, right there. And the little bass right over here in this rocky area. Okay. They certainly are not very far from the bank in that case. All right, so let's just keep poking away. See if we can coax something to strike. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty barren out here. Holy cow. I can see all the way to the bottom here, and there's nothing but maybe some sandy areas and an occasional rock in this area here. All right. Maybe there's something lurking along the bank here near the rocks. Just need to convince them to come out and strike. All right, pop it over. Oh, we got some people in the chat. What do we got here? Tight lines and fair winds. Awesome, thanks. Right now we got fair winds, but no tight line. We got loose lines. Loose line. Let's see if we can get some tight line here. Okay. All right, just kind of working it along this bank area first. That's where I spooked a couple of bass already, so let's see if we can convince something to strike. Okay. It's more of the cold weather month fishing. I got some junk on that one. A lot of turtles or ducks. Let's go around those guys. Let's go around them. I'll keep scouting the water in case there's something moving about. All right. Let's come back around. It's an unusually warm day too, you know? Normally it's a lot colder. Got some cold temps and then it shifted on us. Oh, that tree is, oh, it's back there now. The tree branch had fallen over and been clobbering this area for months. Looks like it's further out now. I wonder if there's something lurking over there by the tree. Let's cast over there. You definitely get hung up there if you cast right in the middle of it. Okay. Go on the other side of it. Maybe I can get one to pop up and strike it. Took it right through the branches. No. No takers yet. All right. So I'm wondering if they want something more like a like a little minnow or something to chase. I'll move it like a minnow. We'll just keep twitching it. Short pulls of the line or twitching of the rod tip. See if we can coax something to strike. Okay. Yeah, I stopped over there at Bethany before this just to check out the action. It looked kind of slow. Fair amount of people there, but that's usually the case in the first week after the stocking. It got stocked with trout last Thursday. So, and last night, one of the guys that was leaving when I was coming in to try getting something, he had caught one on power bait, but he had mentioned a bunch of folks beforehand had just left and they had limited out, but he wasn't sure what bait they were using. And then I think this Sunday there's going to be, I believe, or Saturday there's a trout derby happening up in Van Alstyne, and then there'll be some trout to be had here, and that pond up in Van Alstyne, which is about 15-20 minutes up the road. I've never fished it, but it looked promising. Looked like a fairly nice sized pond that definitely could offer a fish or two. I got some junk on that one. Man, I'm not seeing much movement here. Haven't even spooked anything yet. All seem to be in that other part, but we're coming up on the shallower end of the pond. So maybe things will heat up there because maybe the water's warmer up there. All right. Oh, got some folks in the chat. Trout I see. Huh. Not really, not trout here. It'll be down the road at the other pond. Okay. Here I'm just mainly trying to locate what still could be biting this time of year. And I'm anticipating a bass or two. I did see some, but no takers yet. All right. I'm gonna just pop the edges here. Just drop the fly right on the edge of the vegetation. Maybe I can get one to strike as it hits the water here. Oh, stop. Okay, got off. All right, let's move up. Work it a little bit faster. Normally I'll take my time kind of walking the pond and fishing the fly, but today I just really want to run and gun, basically. Just get it out there. Let's see what's moving about. Well, here's the, I wonder if something's over here, lurking near the fountain, right where all that fast water is. Okay. Man, slim pickings. Let's go and switch out the fly. I think I'm gonna go with another streamer, one of them jig fly hooks, and then we'll go from there. All right, come on, come on. Of course, we could always cross the street. There's another pond over there that was holding some decent bass not too long ago. All right, let's see, what is this? Oh man, this is a big fly. What fly is this? I didn't know I made this one. All right, let's go with these big streamer fly. Maybe go with the rule of thumb: big fly, big bait, or big bait, big fish. Give them something to bite into, you say? Well, I've seen little bass go for some big flies too, so I think we'll be okay going up a little bit in size. than what we normally been fishing here. All right, let me get this knot going. Yeah. Sonic Pond here in Allen, Texas. Okay, and this is actually, looks like a Guadalupana. It's a fly that I like using when I'm on the Guadalupe down in South Texas for Guadalupe bass and largemouth bass. Okay, let me see if I can get away from some of this greenery. Get this fly in the water. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, big fly. I'll just kind of move it quickly. Since I saw some of these other bass still moving about, maybe a fast, twitchy action is what's appropriate right now. Just to get a glimpse of it hitting the water and then them get the urgency that they need to hit that before it gets away. What do you think? All right. Okay, just kind of popping it along the edges here. Okay. Nice open area here. Pretty barren though. I don't see much activity again. All right, let's pop it over here. Come on, come on. All right, I do like this fly. It's big, and I can clearly see it in this water. All right. Yeah. Maybe we're due for a bruiser. Anything that's big is what I call a bruiser. Gotten some junk there. All right, more junk. Let's keep dropping it here. I'm trying to get us over here to the shallow section. See if we can coax something over here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see if I can pop it out just a tad bit further. Okay. Definitely like seeing that fish or that fly moving through the water. A lot of that junk though hooking onto it too though. Gotta be careful. Okay, here I'm just gonna pop it in between or just on the edge of this junk that's in front of me as I work my way over to the shallower area and see if I can get something to strike here. Nothing yet. All right, let's try out here. Maybe I can coax one to run at it. A cruising basalito. What do you say? Of course, I don't see those little bass again. That whole school that was running along the bank, lost sight of them. Okay. All right, where are you? I gotta be careful what's behind me. I got a bunch of brush, bushes. Come on, come on. Okay, nothing there. No takers there. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That says Basalito. Let's go work our way over there. A bunch of junk here, so it's gonna make it tough to catch anything in all that junk right now, but something just boiled up over here just past this concrete dilly. Gonna sneak up over here maybe and see if I can get a glimpse of them, see what they were. I don't really see anything. Let me stand on. Oh yeah, there he is. 2 bass, 3 bass. Gonna guesstimate maybe lengthwise, maybe 14, 15 inch. Let's see if they're interested. Oh, there's one just running. Oh, there's one looking. 2 looking. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let it sink a little and I'm gonna bounce it a little. See if I can get a glimpse of one coming up behind it. So 2 bass over there, there's another one over here, and I don't really see anything over here yet, but we'll take a look. Oh man, they're just right over here. Oh, another one just got, that's what I was worried about. Tree fish city. Let's see if I can find it before it breaks off. Oh, I see it. It's a good thing I'm using some heavy test. All right, there we go. Pretty big size fly too. Okay. All right, let's see if I can spy. Yeah, they're still there. Wonder if I can get a better angle. All right, let's go over here. Get a different angle to them. I'm gonna have to cast over all that junk though, and if I hook them. All right, let's go over here. Let me try casting backhanded. Okay, that worked. Just now need one to break away from their buddies. There's one. He's looking at it. 2. Just kind of trailing behind it. Dang it, come on. Need him to commit. Commit to the strike. All right, I landed them right past them, but I think I spooked them again. All right, well, one was interested, and the other ones went back that way. Again, on the shallow side of the pond. Oh, there's one over there. Okay, there's another one over here. There's another one. All right, let's get it back up here by the street. Very busy section, street. This is Bethany, one of the main streets here in City of Allen. Okay, here's a good view of everything from up here. I don't see that bass anymore. Okay, I don't see them. There they are. One right there. He's just kind of slowly moving his way around. And there's another one over there. Oh, there's 2 now with that other guy. All right. So now I just got to time my cast so I don't hook into a car behind me. All right. Let's pop it right on top of them, or just past them. Well, I did, but I still spooked them. Oh, one's looking at it. He stopped. All right. Drop it right there. There's one to the left of where I just cast. Okay, there's one looking at it. Come on, chase it. That one I think wants to play. Okay. I think he wants to play. Okay, there's 2 more still. Right there, and then there's another one over there. All shallow water. Not very deep at all. Let's see. Pop it back out there again. Definitely not as aggressive as they are in the summer. As soon as something hits the water, it's like they're just shooting right at it. Okay, here's one looking at it. God, I pulled it out of his mouth. Oh man, user error. Jeez, I can't believe it. I pulled it right out of his mouth. It's like I'm sight casting for fish right now, and he had it. Let's see if he's still interested in playing, or did I spook him with that hook set in his mouth, or maybe I didn't spook him enough. Let's see if he's still hungry. Okay, there's one still there. Okay, there's 2 out that way. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Got it right by them, but they denied me. He says, no, I don't want none of that. I don't want no stinking fly. Give me the real thing. And this is one of those ones where you want to go fish another spot, but you're actually seeing the fish in the water, and you're actually seeing them playing around and reacting to your fly. And in that case where I had him and I pulled the fly out of his mouth. Bummer. All right, let's just go this way real quick. Fishing a Guadalupana. I know the title started out as mop yarn fly, but you know, that's how conditions are. You gotta adjust, and fish don't want that. You gotta try something else. And at least I got some movement with this larger size Guadalupana. All right. Okay, there's one over here, and there's another one over there. And if I can give it enough action to have them break away from their buddies, like I did that one, I might be able to get a fish today. Get my fishing addiction satisfied for the day. Tug is a drug, and I've had no tugs today. Unless you want to count that one hook set, or missed hook set. I don't think I can count it because I felt no tug on that. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep popping it in there. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna let it, just kind of scan it real quick, and then what I'm thinking is we'll come back here, let it rest a little bit, and well, lo and behold, there's another pond behind me. So I say let's cross the street here. This is Bethany. We'll cross and fish that other pond across. Just got to time it so that we can make it across without getting hit here. So bear with me. It's the one I call Sonic Pond. Okay, we got it clear. Clear. Let's cross. Got a bunch of cars coming up next. Gonna have to wait them out. All right. Here I was getting a fair amount of the bass over there by those trees. A whole bunch of undercut banks, as well as some roots and whatnot, and they were all lurking there trying to eat something. I mean, I tell you what, trying to eat something. That was certainly fun. All right, we got an opening. Cross. Had to tell my kids when they were growing up about crossing the street if they see any cars, and then they got me when they said there was a car, but it wasn't moving. So I had to give them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bass. Okay, over here by the culvert feeding into the pond, I see a hole, but I don't see anything there, but I see, oh yeah, oh yes. Let's see what we can do. And hopefully I don't spook them, so, well, I spooked one already right there. So let's, I'm gonna go to my left here where I don't see any fish, and I'm gonna try casting in this direction into them. And hopefully I can get one of their attention. If I can, I gotta get the leader out of my rod guides and get to the actual fly line. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try it. I'll start out close, and I'll see if I can, oh, there's one over here coming up. All right. Just gonna pop it out there. Okay. That one, in the junk. Okay, let's move over. Trying to get a glimpse of where that one guy was. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I see one over here. See if I can get his attention by moving the fly quickly. See if, oh, there's another one coming up. Okay. It's like there's a little channel right here. I can see it. Underwater channel deal. And then there's like a hump right where I just cast. And let's see if we can coax one of these guys to strike. Don't know where they went. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, there's a bass looking at it. 2 bass, but I got some junk on it. Okay. All right, let me get it past them. These leaves are definitely making it tough. So I'll get it where I want it, and then it gets clobbered by the leaves. And I lose the action on the fly. Okay. Yeah, they're not really moving. Oh, there's one. Ah, he looked at it. Let's see if I can get him to come back. No. All right, looks like this side has got a bunch of leaves, but this side doesn't. Let's go and work our way around and just blind cast and see if we can get something to strike. All right, work my way over. Summertime, I was catching them right over here in this hole. Bass, bluegill, sunfish, whatever was biting. So here it is, December, on a nice day, and I'm going to try fishing it and see what's going to bite today. Ow, 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 ow. This rock's hurt. Okay, I can see it gets shallow here. Kind of stepping over the rocks, and I'm going to get onto the bank here. Okay. See if I can get a good view of what may be ahead of me. All right. See some turtles to my left. Maybe there's a bass out here lurking that we can convince to strike. I'm gonna work it fast. Just running gun today. Running gun. Let's just keep going. If we see something, we'll cast to it. If not, we'll just keep popping away along the bank. See if we can coax one of these guys to strike. See some turtle activity to my left. Okay. And over there by those trees, that's where I was getting most of my hits earlier this year. All right. I did get a fair amount on the banks though, just like this. Just was a lot more murky. A lot more murky. Okay. Okay. Not seeing any. Oh, I see one. See if I can sight cast to it without spooking them. I lost sight of him. Shoot. It's the bass lurking over here. Right? I got some junk on this one. There we go. He was lurking right over here where it starts to drop off. Okay. All right. All right. We're due. We're due. Mr. Basilito, we're due. Okay, howdy, howdy. I see a lot of folks joining. Oh man, let's see. Trout I see. Hi, howdy. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Got to take advantage of the warm day in December. I think come Sunday it's going to be below freezing again. And I'm hoping I might get a tail end to some of these bass wanting to play before it gets too cold for them again too. Okay. It was promising at the other pond where I had schools of these little bass moving about, and then I just saw a bunch over there on the other side. Oh, there's a bass. Came out right over here. Mr. Bass. Yeah, right there I can see the cloud trail, mud trail. Okay. All right. And we'll just keep running gun, that's what I call it. Just work the bank, go around the whole pond, and just see what happens. Because bottom line, you're not going to catch a fish if your lure, fly, bait is not in the water. So we certainly want to keep maximize fish in or fly in the water time. So you'll see I don't do many false casting either. I just kind of pick up the slack and shoot it out like that. Okay. All right, and then sometimes I'll just kind of do a little roll cast. Okay. Just kind of pick up the line, shoot it out. Let's get going. Okay. This one's a little bit further out. I'm gonna get clobbered by that one leaf right there. Oh, that leaf. It's like it's a given. You cast, you're gonna hook into that leaf that you stare at. All right. All right, we're gonna be coming up on the shallower end of the pond. Oh, we got some chats. Got some chats. You must be down south because of the Middle States. Yes, I am. I'm in Texas. Everyone, hi, how are you doing? We're doing good here. How's everyone else doing? Hey, I'm fishing, not working today, so it's already an awesome day. Oh, look at those ducks. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Yeah, I used to duck hunt, but something about getting up early in the morning in the cold weather, putting out decoys. Oh, there's a bass. Dang it. Cut over there. Dang it. Yeah, kind of gets too cold for yours truly, and well, yeah, sometimes you can. Oh, nice one right there. He was right in here, about like that. Yeah. All right, and he went right about here. Wonder if he feels like a Guadalupana. Come on, Mr. Bass. Come on. Usually I get the biggest bass come the spring spawn, but my largest bass out of these ponds has been one that I caught February one year on a small jig fly hook, believe it or not. That one went 7 pounds. Stuck around for several years, but I haven't seen him in a while now, so someone must have caught him or he may have died. Bummer, bummer. Okay, that was more like a 3-pounder. Okay. I see some movement here. I can't tell what it is though. I'm gonna walk up to it slowly. Got my polarized glasses, so that's key. I keep touting the polarized glasses, and tell you what, it's made a trip sometimes just having the glasses on and being able to see, be it structure or the fish itself. It's definitely had made a difference on many trips. So guess what I keep in the pickup all the time? Polarized glasses, be it the ones that go over my glasses as well as the prescription ones that I'm wearing right now. I call them my cool guy glasses because they look like Ray-Bans, like, you know, those aviators wear and whatnot. Yeah, I can even talk like an aviator, you know. Yeah, here we are here at the ponds in Allen, and yours truly is working a Guadalupana, and looks like we've got a few Notice that they say a lot of ahs. They always sound cool on the intercom. Cool beans. All right, getting punchy because I hadn't caught a fish. So it gets worse. I'll start talking to myself and making up stuff to talk about. Like, yeah, what are your plans for the holidays? I plan on doing this. Yeah. Oh, we got some more chats. What do we got in the chat? I went fly fishing once and hooked my friend. Ha ha ha. I went fly fishing many times and hooked my friends, as well as yours truly. In fact, I got one in the ear one year, and it was just a flesh wound though, so that was easy to pull off the ear. It was almost like I was wearing an earring. Not on purpose, of course. All right, so this area is shallow. I've caught some decent bass in the shallows in the past, but right now I'm not seeing much activity. So we're just gonna kind of walk the bank here and see if we can spy something other than that. Oh, right there. 1, 2, 3 bass. Biggest one, maybe a two pounder. Oh, he looked at my fly. He came to the fly this time when I cast. All right, there's one coming up behind it. Oh, these guys may want to play. Come on. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, difference between the other ones that I cast to, they spooked. These went right to the fly, or at least in the direction of the fly. Of course, now I'm clobbered again. Bunch of junk. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, let me cast ahead of them. Oh, yeah. Shallows. They're in the shallows, maybe. Oh, there's another one over here. All right, peoples. I'm giving you the opportunity. You just need to commit here, buddy. It's like fishing is like a dating relationship. You know, you got to commit to the strike. You got to commit to the moment. Must stay engaged with one another. And when the other party is disinterested, oh, here's one though. He's interested. Oh man, he followed all the way down. Oh, come on. Why didn't you pick it up? You know? Oh, here he comes. He's coming back again. All right, I'm gonna let it hit the bottom, and I'm just gonna twitch it, see if I can get his attention. Kind of do a little sexy move, you know? Like I was saying, it's like a relationship. Ah, come on. Yeah, just like a relationship. They're toying with my feelings. All right, yeah. Okay. 2 there. 2 went that way, and I lost sight of them. And I had, oh man, I knew it right here. Right there. Tree fish. Yeah, tree fish. I may be an avid fisherman, not an expert, but I have to admit I am an expert at tree fishing. I seem to be able to catch many a tree. Okay, let's go back around. All right, so yeah, earlier this year the water wasn't much higher than this, so it's been pretty much about right where it is right now. Okay. All right, okay, there's some movement again. I think that's those bass. There's one right now moving. Okay, let me just see if I can get untangled here. Okay, I'm tangled. Okay, there we go. All right, so, okay, 1 bass, 2 bass. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, and they're right in the leaves. So that's going to be fun trying to convince them that this fly is edible. Okay, let's work our way around. Okay, I'm going to slowly come up and kind of walk. Yeah, he's still there. Of course, I'm tangled again. Okay. All right. Okay, I see him. He's right in there. Okay, and right now, somehow I gotta get this fly. Oh shoot, stepped on the line. There's 2 over here, 3. Okay, oh, look at this. You know, that is Murphy's Law. You'll hook everything but the fish when the fish are there. Okay, so I've got 3 kind of lurking in this one spot. I got 1 all by himself lurking. Then I see some other ones kind of lurking out in the distance. All right, so what that tells me is I need to get this fly in the water. I'm not going to catch anything. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's one moving next. one following it. Oh, shoot! I pulled it out of his mouth again. Oh, there's a big one. There was a big one over there by this rock. Okay. Let's see if I can convince him to strike. That one had it in his mouth briefly. And again, I did the classic, pulled it out of his mouth. Okay, little bluegill looking at it right now. There's about 5, 6 now here. Some are looking like they're interested, but I think they may be a mix of some bluegill and sunfish. So I'm gonna try just dropping the fly and let it sink, and then I'll kind of coax it in and see if I get at least one of them to break away from those buddies and hit. Some more over here. Those look like bluegill, but there's the bass again. All right. We're due. There's one. We're getting one here soon. All right. Okay, I lost the fly. Can't see it. Yeah, I lost it. All right, let's go this way. I see some bass moving in the shallows here. Okay. There's one chasing it. Oh, little bluegill, or little bass again. Jeez, had him on briefly. Slight tug is the drug there. Okay. All right. Well, at least we found some that are interested. Okay. All right. Came up right behind it and trailed it, and then he took it. I saw the fly disappear, so of course you set the hook. And in that case, when I set the hook, I pulled it out of his mouth. And he was one of the smaller ones. Amazing how the small ones want to play. Big guys are going to stay off and not want to play at all. Even with this bigger fly. I think this is a size 4. I think size 4, maybe size 6. Yeah. Okay, nothing chasing that. Oh, I see one lurking over here. Okay, where'd he go? Nope. Okay, let's go back here. All right, there was one over there, but he just spooked. Yeah, I definitely like it when you cast and they go to where your fly just landed versus spooking. But I guess it's that time of year where you just got to play it by ear. Come on. What's killing me is there's these guys over here. All these leaves are messing me up right now. See if I can maybe drop one in a school of them kind of hanging out and get them to hit. Let's see. Let's try that. Drop it right in there. No. There's those leaves again. Okay. Yeah, a lot of leaves. Shoot. All right, let's keep going. Well, we know they're here. And now there's 2 bass. I've had them take the fly and I pulled it out of their mouth on the hook set. So bummer, that is me. Okay, and we're fishing a Guadalupana, size 4 hook. At this point, I'm just going to blind cast till we come into another school of them, lurking below maybe. Okay, it's pretty cool though. Pretty much side casting to them. I mean, that cast I'm just blind casting, but I'm pretty much just, as soon as I see one cruising by or hanging out, I'm gonna cast toward them and see if I can get their reaction. Okay, coming up in some shadowy area. Let's just kind of cast in this area here and make sure we cover some water before we actually walk up into the shadows. Okay, little short cast here. It's shallow, very shallow here. Okay, Nothing yet. Not seeing them. Oh, those are bluegill. Those are bluegill. I see them. Little guys. I think this fly's a little bit too big for y'all. Okay. A little bit too big. Okay. All right. Let's see. The bass are here. It's all on me right now. Gotta convince them to strike my fly. Okay. Just gonna work our way up. Oops. Getting shallow here. Let's go further out to the right, more to the middle of the pond. Okay. And this is where they were. Oh, big one. He's just right over there on the edge. Oh man, he was just lurking right there. I just got a glimpse of his back. All right, let's see. See if he's willing to play. Man, that was a good size one there. Just got a glimpse of his back as he was moving along, all up in all this junk. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna keep twitching the fly. Let's go further out this time and let it sink a little, and then I'm gonna twitch it in. Maybe we got some that are kind of lurking mid-pond and then they'll run up in on it. Oh, they cleaned up the tree. It's had a lot more branches. I had to duck under it before to get around it. Oh, yeah, all the way. It was pretty much right over the water. There's no room basically to stand. Okay. All right. Kind of bummed that those ones over there in the shallow end didn't want to strike. I would have thought I would have had. Well, I did have one on briefly on, but he doesn't count. I didn't get him. Okay. All right. Got some ducks moving about again. Coming up on the other end of the pond now. Okay. Let's see if we can coax something out here that might be lurking in the sun, maybe. All right, let's move up here a little bit. Let's see. Mainly looking for shadows, some movement and whatnot. Okay. All right, here's some open area. Let's go and pop the fly a little bit further out. See what we can do here. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they'll be just kind of right in this transition zone where it kind of slopes and then it dips down, and they're just kind of waiting on that edge. At least that's what it was like earlier this year in the warmer months. All right. Certainly saw some decent looking bass though in here. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna blind cast it now and just get it out there. And since we got a nice open area, might as well see if I can work the fly as if I'm fishing a bait caster or something. Okay. Just do a little shake, 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 Sonora. Come on. Okay. Coming up on that leafy area where they were hanging out earlier. Okay. All right. Let's pop it out that way. Okay. I'm just going to do this short twitch move. It's like when they want it, they come right over there to it, and you get their interest really quickly. When they don't want it, they just completely ignore it. All right. Let's take it here to the shallow area. There's that culvert. Maybe there's something lurking here where there's a... Oh yeah, there they are. Little guys. No bruisers. All right. Let's see if I can coax one of these bass that I saw earlier come up and hit this thing. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. All right, all right. Come on. No. Tell you what, this fly is looking really good. I think the fish should be taking it. Come on, come on. Slight drift, let it roll. All right. Come on, come on. Nope. All right, let's pop it out that way. I think there's some leaves there. Man, I'm bummed. Those guys over there in the shallows. One out of maybe 10 was interested. Everybody else was denying me. All right, let's go back here. This is where I saw some earlier, but it was really clobbered with junk. Let's just kind of work the fly. Let it sink down a little and hopefully coax one to strike out. I saw some movement, but it's a turtle. I could see it. Definite Turtle City. Okay, I don't see anything back in here again where I saw them. Oh, over there. Seeing some movement, but here we are again with all those leaves to clobber things. All these leaves. There's 1, 2, 3. All in the leaves. Okay. All right, let's see if I can drop one. Oh, a bunch of little guys. Yeah, a bunch of little guys. Yeah. He was in his mouth and then he got off. Okay. There's 2 looking at it. Bunch of little guys. Let's me get one of these guys. Get him on the big hook. I can just twitch it. I think I might get him to hit it. Okay, there's 2 looking at it. That one poked it. He's playing with the tail. Playing with the tail. I think this fly is just a little bit too big for him. Which does remind me, a lot of times, just the size of the fly makes a difference. Oh, a big bass over there. Ah. Nope. Okay. Yeah, they're here. Just don't seem to be too interested in this little fly. Okay, there's one looking at it. All small. Here, let's do this. If they're small, let's just go with a smaller pattern. This is maybe way too big, and maybe I'll put on one of those high vis white ones flies and see if that might help also. All right, where's one? Right here. It's a high vis white looking fly. Let's see, we'll get him to hit this. Yeah, that one was coming up and tailing that Guadalupana. So let's see if this will fix it. It may sink quickly on me too, though. It's almost like, oh, wait a minute. I wonder. Hold up. Let's see if I have. Oh man, it's that one hackle fly. Basically, it's tied with just one hackle and no weight. And what it does is the fish or the fly just kind of hovers. It doesn't really sink, but it doesn't really float either. It just kind of stays right in the money zone where they're all lurking. And I'm not, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. That might be close enough. It's a version of a Griffiths net that I tied that's huge. I was like, hey, I'm going to take a streamer hook and make it into a Griffiths net and see if anything will hit it. And I've had fish hit it. I think maybe they think it's a bunch of different midges all stuck together. So let's see if I can get them to hit this. This one shouldn't sink too much. And I think I should be able to keep it in right near the water surface to where I can get them to strike versus, ow, that hurt, versus it sinking to the bottom and then they lose sight of it and then eventually lose interest of it. So here it is, December. I'm gonna fish the upper part of the water column for bass. Let's see what happens. This is a I guess 2x, 3x Griffiths net. Okay. Okay. All right. I just got to pop it out there where they're lurking. Okay. It'll initially float on the surface, and then I have to give it a twitch to get it moving. But it does sink enticingly. There we go. All right. All right. Come on. Come on. There they are. All right. All right. All right. Ah. Make sure I don't hit this tree that's behind me. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see if I can get them to hit. Come on. Where'd you guys go? They're there. Man, they are spooky. Ah, got a leaf. Let's see if I can get it off. Yeah, there. Got another leaf. There we go. All right. Okay. Not seeing one breaking away from the pack. Okay. Where's the pack? Where'd they go? Let's take it further out. Just kind of do this little quick movement. I lost sight of those little schoolies. Oh, there they are. I see them. I see them. Back over here. It's like they went back and forth. Okay. All right, I see an opening. I see one bass that looks pretty active right now. He was chasing something, possibly some minnows. Okay. All right, he's back over here. I lost those schoolies again. I think they moved further right to the right again. Trying to sight cast to them. Where'd they go? All right, let's just stay here. I see an opening in the grass or the leaves. Maybe I can just kind of stay in this area and get them as they pass by. Okay. No. No. Holy cow. Killing me. Oh, there's one passing by. See if he'll chase it. Wow. Whole different ball game here. Whole different ball game. What are these guys up to? Oops, bad cast. All right, let's go and switch again. Oh, wait a minute. There they are again. Making me run along the bank here. Okay. Okay, where did they go? Don't really see them. Thought I saw them. Saw some water kicking up. You know how those little schoolies like to move around and whatnot. Some little bluegill. Man, some nice sized bass in here, but they did not want to play, even with the big Guadalupana fly. God dang it. Yeah. All right, let's move over here. All right, I may have to call it here soon. I was hoping to at least get one. Only had 2 on the line briefly, and then I lost them. Nope. Yeah, looks like they moved out of the area. Moved out. Oh, no. There they are. There they are. Right in the leaves. Let's see if I can cast this just past them and then bring it into them. Ah, the leaves again. Those leaves are really making it tough. Okay. Got one just slowly sinking. Got one looking at it. Little fingerling looking at it. Doesn't really want to hit it though. He's coming right next to it looking at it. And then he just watches it fall. I need his buddy to come over here and slam it. Okay. Another little guy looking at it, doing the same thing. He's just kind of trailing right behind it, looking at it. Jeez, that one trailed it all the way up to the end of the cast. Okay, well, normally I get these guys to hit pretty quickly, but maybe it's just going to be a slow reaction bite right now. Oh, there's one over there. Two of them. Two. Okay. All right, I see him. I just need open area to get it right to him again. No. Oh, there's an open area. Okay. Come on. Look at it. No. Okay, they moved over there. Moving to my right again. Wow, it's like they're going back and forth instead of making a round. Okay, there's one trailing behind it. Slowly watching it drop. Wow. Talk about fishing frustration here. You can see them. You can see them reacting. They don't want to play. I guess that's why they call it fishing. That's why they call it fishing. Okay. Let's try one of these long pulls right here. So the problem is I normally will just blind cast to this whole area here and bring in the fly. But what happens is there's a lot of these leaves in the water, and as I bring it in, it gets clobbered, and I end up having to stop my cast short. Just landed one right over there, about next to 3 or 4. That one's got a leaf on it. That one still has a leaf on it. There we go. Yep, leaf on it. Okay. Okay. There's like 3 or 4 just past, or just before I cast past them. And it's like they're there, and it looks like one of them wants to play. All right, I'm gonna try readjusting here, see if I can get another angle and get away from this tree. All right, where'd they go? Had them come up right behind it. Yeah. I don't see them now. Holy cow, are they doing it to me again? Yeah, I think they are. Okay. All right, well, not one of my better forays, but appreciate you guys joining today, and go ahead and call the stream and we'll pick it up again. I still got to follow up with that little red book of fly fishing. I had to cut the stream yesterday and delete it. There was some issues with the upload, so I'll probably have to do a little do-over session with that one. All right, next time, I'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.